Alright, so we're just going to jump right into this video. The purpose of this is to show you guys how to multicam sync a sequence in Premiere Pro while keeping expanded audio available. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is I'm going to start with a sequence that is already synced. So I've got 2 video layers, 2 and 3 audio layers. Alright. So what I'm going to do is you're going to start with the sequence that you have that's synced. You want to duplicate that sequence. I'm just going to call this MultiCam. Alright, then you want to open up the MultiCam sequence. Alright, and just so there's no confusion, I'm going to go ahead and close the synced sequence. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to take your synced sequence and you want to actually drag that sequence into the source monitor. Then from there you can see it only shows you one camera, whatever's on top, right? So to enable multicam, you want to right click, go to multi-camera, enable, and now you'll see that you've got 2 camera angles there to choose from. Alright, so now what we're going to do is come back down to our synced sequence, the multicam version. And what we're going to do is we're going to delete the video layer, or the video layers out of this. Alright, so what you want to do now is we want to go to our source monitor where we have our multicam enabled sequence, and I'm going to put in and outs around the whole sequence just to make sure we cut everything in. Now we're going to go to our synced sequence for the multicam. Go to the beginning of the sequence and we're going to cut in that new layer. So now if you'll look in our sequence that says multicam, we've got one video layer, but it doesn't show us both cameras. Not yet anyway. So what you need to do in order to be able to view both cameras is in your program monitor, go up and right click, go down to display mode, and then go to multi-camera. Now what happens is now you can see both camera angles that you have available, camera 1 and camera 2, as well as the view that's actually live on the screen. And the good thing about creating a sequence like this is you can cut and paste this portion. Like if you have a certain portion, like if you want to work with, say from here, if you want to work with here to here, you can actually cut that and drag it into a new sequence, and it will show you, it will carry through. So for example, let's just create a new sequence. I think this is 4K. Yeah. Ultra HD. Yeah. Let's go test sequence. Alright. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with the pancake method of editing. I like it when I'm doing things like interviews or pulling B-roll clips or something like that and making selects. It's very helpful. But what you can do, if you have a multicam sequence like this, you can actually just cut the section that you want, drag it into the new sequence, and now you have that sequence available to you up here as well. So same thing then if you want to, this is a quick way to go between camera angles. So if you're starting on this angle and you want to change to the second angle here, you can set up your keyboard so that you can just switch back and forth rather easily and quickly. And it's a good way to actually set up interviews and any long form video where you have consistent footage. Alright, hope that helps someone.